Alright, today I'm gonna be doing a quick video because I haven't posted a
On
video.
Minecraft!
No, not on Minecraft.
Why not? I have my Switch right here.
Maybe later.
Yeah, I will slap your...
First, let's start with the face shape. You start with a circle. Draw a line down through it and a little bit past, about as long as you want the face to be. Then you connect the sides like so. And boom, you have your face shape. Alright, now we have the face shape down. I've done it in pencil. We're going to work on some features for the face. So let's start with the mouth. So, oh, wait, let me get a hold of this camera real quick. Alright, there we go. So how I like to do the mouth is I start just with two arcs that go out like this. This is for a girl's mouth. Because, I guess if you want to draw a man's mouth, do it less curvy. Everything for a man is less curvy. Everything for a woman is more curvy when you're drawing, especially if you're drawing cartoonish styles. And then I'll go underneath it like this. And then just go whoop, down and over. And there you have your lips. And you can add lines for details like shadow or whatever. And those little creases that you get in your lips, the wrinkly lips or something like that. And I might show how to do a 3/4 view of the mouth and the eyes and everything and the nose and the features in just a second. Okay, next, let's work on the nose. So, whoop, that's a little too close. Ah! Can't hold this thing right. Alright, so for the nose, I'm going to go right about here on this where these two lines intersect. I'm going to get a nice line like that, because you see this is going to be the bottom part of the nose and this is going to be the nostrils. So then you're going to start right here go down here and make it connect. Start right here, go down here and make it connect. Then you're going to, then you can fill in the nostrils or choose to, and see how big I made these nose things. You can do it differently too. You don't have to make it always that big. You can go like this and then make it kind of more sharp, more thin, however you want to do it. And then, oh, that nose looks so blah. Okay, I had developed a better way for drawing noses that I liked better, but I forgot it. So that's how I draw noses for now. Okay. And if you wanna get a little fancy, you can give them a nose bridge. And to make it look a little less flat for the nose bridges, I kind of would lightly, since this is pin, you can't really do it lightly, but if this was graphite, lightly draw kind of lines on the side of it, because your nose isn't just like a rectangle going down. It kind of gradually fades out. So this is like the flat part, and then this part kind of slopes down slightly and then goes out into your regular face. So I would do that lightly, and then on the side where the light is hitting it, so like if the sun is shining on this side and the light's hitting this part of the face, I would shade this part in a little lighter, like so. Like, just imagine that this is light shading, and then this side I would shade in much darker. And around the nose, there's a lot of shadow around the nose to make it look a little bit, have a little bit of depth to it, you know what I mean. Also, shading under the nose is good. And under the lips. Alright, I'm also gonna make one of those, oh, I forget what they're called. It's like a Cupid's bow. Yeah, a Cupid's bow. So we'll shade that in the middle, leave it really light on the sides, then shade it a little bit more around there. There you go, a nice little Cupid's bow. Okay, not really, but... Alright, next, I guess we're working on eyes. And then ears, maybe. So, oh, actually we'll work on eyebrows. Because usually when you're drawing, eyebrows come in right about where the nose bridge ends. So, I'm just gonna go here. And I haven't really decided what style I like doing eyebrows in, but it's okay to just do these tiny lines, and eyebrows don't have to be perfect. They can just be mediocre. I don't think that they're... And most people don't have perfect eyebrows. I mean, unless you style them a lot. Like, naturally, I don't think anyone, well, some of my friend does, but not a lot of people have perfect eyebrows. I definitely don't have perfect eyebrows. I mean, I got big old bushy eyebrows. But yeah, I just like to do this to give it a hair texture, I guess. Sometimes I like to do them solid, sometimes I like to do them hair texture. I guess if I'm doing it more realistic, I'll do hair texture. Alright, now for the eyes. So, a lot of people just draw eyes, like they just do the eye and then leave it, but remember that there's an eyelid behind the eye. So first, an eye shape's not too terribly hard to do. It's just kind of like a football shape. And if you can't get your eyes to be perfect, that's okay. I can never get my eyes to look the same on either side. So then what you're going to do is behind the eye, you're going to go ahead and draw a little line. If possible, do it pretty closely to the top line of the eye, because that's going to be where the eyelid kind of folds back. Now what you're going to do, you're going to draw the iris and give it a pupil. And don't be afraid to make the pupil kind of small. I know it kind of looks weird sometimes, especially if you're into like anime drawing or something where the pupils are really big, but it will look natural by the time you're done with it. And it's okay to make it a little bigger if it looks too weird. Okay, now I'm gonna just put those little thingamabobs in because we have those little pink things there. And then I add eyelashes, which I like to add eyelashes because it's pretty. A lot of times I'll do thicker eyelashes than that. Here, now you can see it better when I'm doing it. But I'm just gonna add a little bit of eyelash here. Actually, I'll add some more. Oh, and a good trick here, I'll show you real quick, for drawing eyelashes that I learned. So like, if this is the eye, you start right here on the line and then curve down a little and go up, and you just repeat that really closely right next to each other over and over and over again, and it makes the eyelashes look more natural. See how they kind of fan out and look more natural than if you were to go maybe like just, okay, well that does look kind of natural, but and it kind of just makes it look more like a real eyelash does. And I would also recommend, don't make your eyelashes sticks like this. Curve them a little bit in whatever direction they're going. And like as you get to the top of the eye, you could do a few straight ones and then kind of go down a little bit, you know. But that kind of looks more realistic than if you were going to just go kind of like this. I made that one look worse purposely. Alright. So now we have all that done, I guess we can move on. I'm gonna give him some cheekbones. A little bit of cheekbones there, a little bit of facial structure, a little bit of shading. Now it looks really weird. Okay, I'm gonna do ears. So I had a hard time with ears for a while. I'm still not good at ears. I'm not good with the inside part or whatever, but ears are bigger at the top and smaller at the bottom, and usually I think ears, the top of the ear comes up to about like the bottom, this part of the eye right here. And so the ear comes out and it's big at the top, it dips in a little in the center, and then it comes out a little bit at the bottom. And then we'll go ahead and add a line inside of it. You can darken it up inside the ear. That's kind of, it's like a butterfly ear, I guess. A little butterfly wing there. Alright. Yeah, and so that is how you draw a face. And then I did the shadow underneath the face. From whichever way the light's hitting, you'll do the shadow on the diagonal from the light. And yeah, but now let's add some hair, because I don't I don't want her to be bald. What should I add? I don't know what kind. How about let's do bangs? I don't usually do bangs. But oh. So when you're adding hair, I'm sorry, I just started kind of rambling on without making any sense there. So now we're going to add hair, and when you add hair, don't make it flat plastered against the skull like this. Like, you want to give your hair some volume, you know? A little poof, a little frizz. So like maybe take it up instead of just making it like this and sticking to the head. Make the part where the part is and raise a little bump of hair up, and then you can make it come down, because see, that makes it have more volume. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at that through the screen. Should be looking at it on the paper. There we go. And I guess I'll give her some shorter hair. No, I guess, nah, I'll go with longer hair for now. I'm not good at drawing short hair. which is probably weird because it would make sense that drawing less hair would be easier. But no, not how it is. And don't be afraid to add those little frizzies. They're adorable. And don't forget, if you're drawing like with pencil or something, a lot of times before you start like coloring in the hair, I would erase the headline so it doesn't just kind of be, it's not just sticking out there. So we'll shade the hair in a little bit. And when you're drawing hair, it doesn't always, it can be just like this where you just only see the front of the hair, but a lot of times you'll have like it going here, and then you know how hair kind of goes in like a circle around your head. I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know how sometimes if you look at someone you can see kind of into the back of their head where the back of their hair is, and then there's like the front of their hair right here. Don't be afraid to show the interior or the inside of the hair, because that does give the picture more depth again. And also, I didn't draw a neck while filming, but if you want to draw a neck, you just kind of like see how where this starts kind of curving down and you can tell it's going into the jaw. Just right about at the base of there, you can do the neck. For women or girls, I like to curve the neck in a little bit more, and if you're drawing a male character, I would leave the neck a tiny bit more straight. It still curves in, but a little bit more straight, because I guess a bigger neck makes it look more masculine or something like that. But there, yeah, that's how to draw a girl's face in not great but okay drawing style.